I plan to ask my network, friends, family, and the like to take one action in support of my firm when I launch it. Where would I get the most bang for my proverbial buck? Should I ask for a like of my Facebook page, a subscribe of my YouTube channel, or something else? Okay, I wouldn't ask for anything. Here's what I would do, right? I would make them want to share your content. And Brian, while I'm telling you this answer, tell me what practice area you are. I know we've talked before and I can't remember. Okay, so here's like one of my favorite strategies when people don't have a lot of money to advertise or they don't have any money to advertise. Because here's the problem. A lot of times what happens is someone opens a business, and it's not just lawyers. Everybody does this. Like, oh, I opened a, whatever type of business. Go like my page. And the problem is that it works, but now you've got 300 of your friends and family who like your Facebook page. And let's be honest, if they get into a car accident or they get arrested or they're going through a divorce or whatever, whatever your practice area is, they're going to contact you anyway. It's not, you're not really benefiting from this, right? So, okay, immigration. All right. So what I would do then, if we're doing this for an immigration attorney, how do we advertise using friends and family and acquaintances for an immigration attorney without pissing them off and without saying, hey, like my Facebook page and all that type of stuff. All right. So what you do is pull out your phone and record a video. And actually right now it's super simple because immigration is in the news every 25 seconds, right? So next time something crazy happens, next time there's a big ICE raid, or next time, you can talk about anything. You can talk about whatever you want, right? But basically what you want to do is you want to just provide a really, really juicy, really good tip, right? So, for example, what you could say is, let me think about this for immigration. All right, so like with the ICE raids or something like that, So basically, or actually, I just heard something recently where they're going to start making it more difficult for immigrants that are here legally. I think if they're on government assistance, I think they're going to make it more difficult for them to stay or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. But basically what you do is you say, okay, listen, here's what you pull on a video. You say, hey, everybody, it's Brian. As you guys know, I'm an immigration attorney, and I just had a client that this happened to, and I wanted to just kind of create this video and share some value so that you guys can see, if maybe you're not going through this, but maybe you have a friend or a family who, this is a country of immigrants. So maybe you have a friend or family who, is here on an H-1B visa or fiance visa or whatever the visa happens to be. And, my client was on a particular visa, but what ended up happening was because XYZ happened, he basically was unable to stay here. And what we had to do was we had to fight and we had to file all these different things and we had to prove all these different things to get him, so that he had a better chance of actually obtaining citizenship or obtaining a green card. So if you or somebody that is in this situation, or maybe they're in the situation and they don't know, and they don't even know it. If they're doing this one thing, let them know that if they're on, government assistance, or if they're, working for more than 40 hours a week. Again, I'm totally making this up, but if this is happening, then you need to let them know that they could be in trouble and that they need to do this instead. So just want to put that out there. I don't want to see this happen to anybody else. If you have any questions, let me know, but just a little PSA. So you can do that with anything. Like you can do that even with I see Scott DeSalvo joined. So he does car accidents. So if you're a car accident attorney, you can say, hey, you guys, listen, as you guys know, I'm a car accident attorney. And I had a client just recently who had this one clause in his car insurance that he didn't even know was there. And it's this one clause that when you have it, the car insurance company basically caps the covers that they have, or basically doesn't have to pay doesn't have to pay for your injuries if this happens. So what I want you to do is I want you to go look at your car insurance, and if you have this clause, then you need to call your insurance agent and tell them to get rid of it right away, because we had to fight tooth and nail for our client to get this thing resolved so that he could actually get his medical bills covered after his car accident. So everybody go home, look at your car insurance, and just make sure that you have that, and you'll be protected. So what you're doing is you're providing really, really good information that's actually usable, that's actually valuable to the people that are watching your content. It doesn't matter that they're friends or family, but what's going to happen and I promise you this is going to happen, they're going to click that share button, right? And they're going to share it with their friends and their family. And then other people are going to see it. And because it's useful, they'll keep sharing it. And eventually, somewhere down the line, what's going to happen is somebody's going to need an immigration attorney, or somebody's going to, with one of these videos, someone's going to need an immigration attorney, or somebody's going to need a car accident lawyer, and they're going to contact you because they just saw this video. And I mean, I see it happen over and over and over and over and over again. But that's how you do it. And what's cool about that is that you're advertising that you're an immigration attorney by saying, I'm an immigration attorney and I have this client that this happened to, right? You're not saying, hey, I'm an immigration attorney. If you have a question, call me today for a free consultation. Don't do that. You don't need to do that, because people are smart enough that they will contact you if they have a question. So if you provide really, really good value, and then you let that video, and it might not happen with the first video or the second video, but if you continue to provide value, and it's got to be value that helps a lot of people, and people are going to find interesting, then people will share it. I promise you, people will share it. It'll get a lot of reach, and you'll get clients out of it. And you'll reach people that are not even on your friends and family, because, like I said, your friends and family will share it. There was a video, or there was a post that went viral a couple years ago, where it was how to beat DUI traffic stops. And basically what it was like this thing that you could print out in your car, and then if the cop came up to the window, all you do is you hold this thing up to the window. Is a piece of paper. You just hold it up to the window, and it said something like, I do not consent to a search. I want my lawyer. I will not open the car, all that type of stuff. And it's kind of funny, because I talked to a bunch of lawyers that were like, yeah, that would totally never work. They would just smash a window. But that post went viral, and that was from somebody saying, hey, if you're ever going through a DUI checkpoint, here's what you do. Hold up this sign. And I mean, that thing got millions and millions and millions of views. So it's the same type of thing. You never know what's gonna do well, but if you just provide value, you can do it on your family Facebook page, or not your family, on your personal Facebook page. And that's how I would do it, instead of just asking them to just share or to just like, because that's not going to help you.